So just going to go through now one of the most crucial bits on the board from my perspective, which is making sure that your centerboard operates well. First thing is, some people know, some people don't, but the centerboard on the LT can operate in two ways. When you receive your board, it's going to be in a normal position where we've got a track where we slide our centerboard into. All right, push that in and down it goes. The benefit of this is it can pull out, in and out, easy. The downside though is when we actually flip the board over, if we take a straight measure on this, and I'll see if I can get the bubble here, Paulie. I'll come around. A lot of times we find with this configuration that the centerboard actually sits forward. So if we run a straight edge on this, if we can there, and the bubble's basically in the front, you'll see that the centerboard's over-rotating forward. Problematic from my experience here in terms of height, and see a lot of people really even more exaggerated than that depending on how they've got their pole set up. So the way to fix that, if you want to, is to wrap your knob underneath here, which Paul might be able to show. So really working on your amount of wrap to try and get your bubble sorted out. So just be aware that it will go forward in most cases when it's there. The other problem that I've found with having it in the slot is potentially the centerboard can actually shoot right out when you're trying to work it up and down. Okay, so one of the things about the LT, as I just described, is there's two positions for the centerboard. One is in the slot, which comes in and out, as I just showed you. The other way is to pull the cassette out by loosening off the 4 screws that hold it in. Pretty simple. And then to pull that out, and I'll just show you that the centerboard is actually running when it's in that slot down here and pivoting, and out it comes. You also notice though that there's another hole here, and that allows you to fix your centerboard into the board. And the way you do that is you pop both of them out and you rotate them. Okay, so what we're going to find now when we do this and we put our centerboard in the middle is that they will get locked into position. Okay, so all we're going to do now is start here. We pop that into the hole on one side, same on the other side, and now we're just going to drop that into position. And we'll just push that back so we line up the holes, and now we've got a centerboard that's locked into place. The benefit of this, if we flip the board over, and use our straight edge now, is going to find that we're much more perpendicular. In fact, we're pretty much spot on there. So first of all, it won't over-rotate forward in this position, but the main thing for me is there's no danger of the centerboard actually popping out, which when we're racing is super important. But the key thing with the centerboard, whichever way you want to run it, whether you want to tape your knob and have it easy to access by running in the slot, or you want to fix hole it, is that the centerboard goes up and down every time.